This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Good morning. It's Thursday, June 20th at 6:08. Got another day of the heat. And then as things move on in the day, we get some severe thunderstorms, too, because, the heat moves out, that front moves in, and it got boom.
Yeah,
So be ready for that.
They collide like two people fighting.
Yes, well, if this, I don't care how much thunder and lightning it has. If it pushes this out, I'm good.
Yeah, cooler air will prevail. And then the weekend is not a washout, but not great, but whatever. I'm fine with that. So summer starts officially at 4:50 this afternoon. Mm-hmm. Today also starts.
Unofficially, it started yesterday.
Unofficially started 2 days ago. My dear God. So the couple festivals start today also. The Greek Festival, 40th anniversary of the Greek Festival in Portland starts today.
Very exciting.
The 41st anniversary of La Kermesse in Biddeford starts today. I've never been to La Kermesse. Have you?
Yes. When I worked a long time ago, when I worked in Saco.
Tell us all about it, Grandpa.
It was a bunch of frogs. Frogs everywhere.
Is that what a kermesse is?
Kermit? Not kermesse?
Oh, I never in a million years would have put that. Kermit. Oh, so is kermesse French for frog?
That's my guess.
Okay, well, don't guess. I don't. Okay,
hang on.
I need official Googling of this.
Let me Google that for you.
So anyway, and that festival goes on through Sunday. There's like tons of music, and there's a fire eating or fire breathing juggler there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of neat stuff going on with that one. So I was thinking, geez, I should go to that. Plus, I just want to make this weekend about festival food. Okay.
All I've got is the frog is the mascot. Nothing specific. Oh, here it is. La Kermesse, translated from French, is the frog.
Okay.
Had to do a little digging because this is not something a lot of people really care about. Look it up.
I care. So I should be saying...
It's not first on the Google search.
I should be saying, the Greek festival, this is starting, and La Kermesse is the
what?
French. With an accent, no?
Where did this go off the tracks?
When my brain melted in this humidity.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. 5 calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
So 5 calls today is, how are you fighting this heat? Do you have air conditioning?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah.
I also have an electricity bill.
Yeah, exactly. Just in the vital areas. So like the common areas, living room and stuff, no AC.
We've got one in the bedroom. But
one in the bedroom.
There's 2 bedrooms that have air conditioners.
Do you have an AC? That is your
pain in the ass AC, but I got one.
5 calls says it all. 800-228-1949. Just want to know if you're fighting this with fake cold air or if you're just suffering with a fan and ice cubes.
Hi, HOM. Do you have an air conditioner?
No, I do not.
Oh my God, but do you have a fan?
But you have your head out the window when you're driving to cool off.
I have a fan that I purchased yesterday. It's a nice little fan, a 9-inch, but it's doing a job.
All right. There you go.
Well, you hang in there, all right, and get some ice cubes down your pants.
No, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. I mean,
oh my God! I'd say something to that matter, but I'm not going to go there.
That's probably a good call.
But you do what you do. You. That's all.
Thank you.
5 calls. Do you have an air conditioner?
I do not.
Oh wow!
I'm surprised by this.
How are you dealing with it? Like tons of fans?
He's just kind of grouchy and not sleeping, so I think it's time. I think it might be time. I'm enjoying it in my car right now.
Okay, good for you. Good for you. Crank it. Thanks for calling. Oh man, it could be a clean sweep. I'm shocked, you guys.
5 calls. Do you have an air conditioner?
No, I don't.
There it
I'm
is.
allergic to it. I'm allergic.
You're allergic to air conditioners?
Yeah, if I run the air conditioner, I plug up. I can't breathe.
It does mess with you.
It does really bad.
Are you inland? Are you going to be hot as hell today?
Oh, I got the windows open on the truck. I drive dump truck.
Oh, there you
So the
go.
windows are open and stuff.
Well, I hope your job is
We'll
24
make it
hours
work.
today. All right, well, hang in there, girl. I appreciate it.
You guys have an awesome weekend.
You too.
You too. 5 Call says it all. It was a clean sweep that people don't have AC.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. And now it's time for your daily distractions.
And being brought to you by the Bill Dodge Auto Group, home of the money-saving Bill Dodge Rewards Program. When you buy from Bill Dodge, they reward you with perks, points, and benefits, giving discounts and money back to customers. That's the Bill Dodge difference online at BillDodgeAutoGroup.com. A Northern California family's pet donkey ran off about 5 years ago and never came back. And now they found him living with a herd of elk. And he seems really happy, so they decided to let him live out the rest of his days with the elk.
The elk are like, who's this guy?
We don't talk about Uncle Bob and how different he is, okay? He seems cool, all right? It's really nice. And he says donkey all the time. I don't know. Anyway, they found him on a trail cam, and he seems to be doing well, so they're going to let him go. The 2024 summer solstice is the earliest since 1796. Because it always is on the 21st, but today's the 20th, and summer starts at 4:50 this afternoon. It's because during a leap year like this year, the solstice is about 18 hours and 11 minutes earlier than the previous year. That means in New York, Northern Hemisphere, you'll have more than 15 hours of daylight. Today is the longest day of the year. So cool.
We're pretty close to that ourselves.
Yeah, I know. Justin Timberlake's high-profile lawyer says he wants to see what prosecutors have on his client. Justin was arrested in the Hamptons after midnight Tuesday when police say he blew through a stop sign and swerved while behind the wheel. He was arrested for drunk driving and released without bail. Timberlake himself has not made a public statement, but he's in concert tomorrow and Saturday night in Chicago, and then next Tuesday and Wednesday at Madison Square Garden in New York City. And it's ironically called Forget Tomorrow World Tour. Let's see here. What do I got for you? Oh, okay. This is crazy. This chicken must be amazing. There's a drive-thru called Raising Cane's. It's in Minneapolis, and it's fried chicken. And some crazy lady tried to cut in line. And the line was about 20 minutes long. And the lady is
That
yelling.
must be some good chicken.
And the lady's yelling, I'm coming in whether you like it or not. And when they pulled up, she threatened them. So everybody turned their radio up to drown her out.
Oh, hang on.
Hit me, I'm gonna punch you in your head, for real. Hey.
We can't hear Crazy Lady.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to go around. The line starts behind them. Thank you. No problem.
She said, I'm gonna punch you. It's so weird.
Like just a few cars for some chicken.
It's just chicken.
It's just chicken. An employee eventually walked out and told the woman, hey, if you want food, you have to go to the back of the line. And she did. She pulled her car around and went into the back of the line. But for a while there, she was going to punch somebody in the head to get some chicken.
I gotta try this chicken.
Queen sold their entire music catalog and likeness rights to Sony Music for $1.27 billion.
Yeah, I'd do that too.
It's believed to be the biggest acquisition of its kind. Yeah, you think?
You go ahead and take that, boys. It's fine.
Holy cow. Phyllis Smith and Steve Carell. Phyllis, who played Phyllis, and Steve Carell once had trouble getting through a scene in The Office because Steve would laugh every time he would say the word pungent. Phyllis had to hold her breath to keep from laughing herself. And the best way to cook bacon is not today. Number one. The best way, though, is on a baking sheet or a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper at 400 degrees in the oven. I've never thought the oven was the best way, but they say it's the best way. And cooking bacon in the microwave is pretty much the worst way you can cook it unless you like your bacon, as we all like it, rubbery.
Now I really want to try this, But at the same time,
Not today, you're not.
It's
No.
like, come on, no.
Wait till Saturday.
This is the HOM Morning Show on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM.
Good morning. It's Thursday, June 20th, 7:10. Another scorcher today. Temperatures getting up into the mid-90s, close to 100, and the feels like is even beyond that.
Yeah, and that's coast and inland. I
Yeah.
mean, we all get it today.
A lot of towns are setting up cooling stations, so if you need to get out of the heat or you need to cool off, maybe if you don't have air conditioning, which I'm so sorry, just see if you can check out your local town office and give them a call. Say, hey, any places where you have cooling stations, and they likely will have something set up somewhere.
Or bring a chair to any grocery store.
Just park yourself right in the freezer aisle.
Grab a good book. Put yourself in a corner so you're not in the way. Don't be rude. And just relax. So, speaking of heat, and happy first day of summer. It hits at 4:50 this afternoon.
In case you want to be there for the moment.
So, I did something. Well, I actually didn't do it. I recruited someone to do something that I've always been curious about. You know how when it gets this hot, which is highly unusual especially for Maine, you hear about cooking eggs on a sidewalk and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Well, I thought to myself, this isn't the kind of heat that's going to cook an egg on a sidewalk because you need the dry heat. You need like a frying pan heat for that. And this is more like a sauna heat.
Right.
So, but I bet you could cook a biscuit in a mailbox. So
What?
Kelly, who lives in Freiburg, I texted Kelly and I said, listen, I've always wanted to know, because she lives in Freiburg, which got to 98 degrees. That's the air temperature yesterday, not the feel like. That's the air temperature. And I said, hey, would you mind cooking a biscuit in your mailbox? So she went out. She bought those Poppin' Fresh Pillsbury biscuits. And she said, how do I do that? And I said, well, I don't know. I've never done it, but I would just put it on foil and I'd put it in the mailbox and close the door.
I
like
assume
it's
she
an
has a
oven.
metal mailbox.
She does not.
Oh, she doesn't?
No,
Oh, so that's not going to work.
She has a plastic
Ain't
one.
gonna work.
And I thought, well, you're the only person I know in Freiburg, so we'll just have to go with it. So I documented it. It's up on the 94.9 HOM website and app and Facebook. And she said, how long do I leave it in? I get my mail at 3 in the afternoon. I said, well...
Before that.
I said, if it cooks in the oven for like 10, 15 minutes, I'd say like a good 2 hours. So she left it in for almost 3 hours and it came out and she said, well, it's a little stiff. It's a little stiff biscuit, which I thought also, by the way.
Great band name.
And nickname. My little stiff biscuit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Little Stiff Biscuit. Woo! So she got into it just as much as I was into it, and she then finished the cooking process by leaving the biscuit on foil on her stoop on the steps and in direct sunlight, for some extra crispiness, cooking, browning. Yeah, no. So the conclusion is fail.
What a surprise.
So all I need to do is befriend somebody with a metal mailbox who lives in Freiburg.
And wants to make a mess of their mailbox.
It's not going to make a mess.
How you got to...
It's not going to explode.
No, but I mean, it's going to get to the... Okay.
No,
You're
it's
right.
not. No, trust me, I've already done one.
Okay.
I've already done one.
Not in the metal, you haven't.
I'm telling you, I think this can work. I think you can make a biscuit in a mailbox, but it has to be a metal mailbox. So I've requested that Kelly replace her mailbox for the next heat wave that hits in, I don't know, another couple of years.
Lori's solving the world's problems. Why can't I bake anything in my mailbox?
Thank you. Why? Why? Why can't I?
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Oh, honey, you're too skinny. Eat something. Well, if you need to eat something and you're craving some Greek food, The 40th Annual Greek Festival is back here in Portland, put on by the Holy Trinity Church on Pleasant Street. You're going to have the best time. It opens today, it goes through Saturday. It's food, dancing, Greek stuff everywhere, and Greek T-shirts. Well, they're not Greek T-shirts. I mean, they're T-shirts that say the Greek Festival. They're normal T-shirts with a Greek saying on it. We've got one of those to give to you, along with $50 in an Irving gas card, which is good for gas or groceries. By the way, swipe your Irving's reward card for a chance to win free fuel for life this summer. Details at irvingrewardscard.com. Going to play a little It's Greek to Me. I'm going to tell you an item. You tell me if this is a dinner item or a dessert item in Greek. And then call us up, 800-228-1949. That's 800-228-1949. Moussaka. Moussaka. Do you eat that for dinner or do you eat that for dessert? 800-228-1949.
Hi, HOM. Moussaka, dessert or dinner?
Dinner?
Yeah. Yes, it is a dinner item. Moussaka. What is moussaka? I'm glad you asked, sir. It is a layered casserole with eggplant, potatoes, ground beef, cheese, and topped with a bechamel sauce. Oh, it's delicious. What's your name?
Josh?
Just waking up, Josh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Josh, you just got yourself a Greek Festival T-shirt. What size would you like?
2XL.
Yeah.
Nice, Josh. Awesome. I like a roomy T-shirt. And you got $50 to spend at Irving, gas or groceries. Congratulations.
There's the excitement.
There it is. We knew you had it in you, Josh.
Hang on, Josh.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. 5 calls says it all on the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff.
5 calls says it all today. I just want to know, because actually I think I understand Trucker Jason. We were doing Don't Judge, and Don't Judge was about how do you cool off. And Trucker Jason said, I work outside, so I'm not staying cool at all, but it's okay. I love this here. And I think he just misspelled heat because it's H-E-A-R.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, so he loves this heat.
Here.
I want to know, do you like this? Do you like humidity? I can't stand it.
So you're talking just humidity?
I'm talking humidity.
Okay.
I guess, with this heat, because if it was 105 degrees but dry, I'd be fine. But 105 with humidity, I can't. It's like stepping in butter. I just can't do it. So
there's so much moisture in the air that cannot go away.
All right, 800-228-1949. Do you like humidity? Let's settle this up.
Hi, HOM, 5 calls. Do you like humidity?
I do not.
Okay.
No, who should?
All right, yeah. What are you doing to try to stay cool?
I actually work at Cumberland Farms, so I stay inside where it's nice and cool until I have to go outside.
And then just say, hey, listen, I'm going to restock the freezer area.
Right, I'm going to go hide in there for just a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, enjoy.
Thanks for calling.
Bye. Come bees.
5 calls. Do you like humidity?
No.
Tell us how you really feel.
I am tall, and I've got a lot of hair, and I got big tatas. So
jeez.
it's getting hot in the city tonight.
You say right in the city?
Yeah.
No, Jeffrey.
Okay.
No.
Titty City.
Yeah. I'm just pretending you did say city.
We should have a nudist colony.
Okay.
All right. Kim?
You don't have to take your clothes off.
But apparently somebody does.
Kim, good luck with your tatas. All right? Let's just put a towel under there.
Jeffrey, no.
Okay, no.
Hey, no.
Could be a clean sweep of the humidity haters. We're taking over. Terrible day today.
5 calls. Do you like humidity?
That is no.
Of course not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody does.
No, there are people that do. I'm
Freaks.
telling you. All right.
My hair hurts, Jeff, with all of this humidity.
Oh, yeah, the hair, the boobs, the pits. It's all bad.
All of it.
All of it. All of it is sagging and sticking.
Jesus, it's really getting worse.
Well, I already set myself up with a booby trap with the long hair anyway.
That is true. All right, well, is this Jenny Jam?
It's Jenny Jam.
All right, Jenny Jam, you hang in there, all right? Tomorrow's
It'll
going to
be
be
okay.
way better. It's going to be okay tomorrow.
I'll be that poster of a cat, you know? Hang in there.
Thanks, Jenny. Clean sweep. We hate humidity.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. The A-Best Window ticket window is now open. And now it's time for everyone's favorite game, Extreme Trivia, with your hosts, Lori and Jeff.
Thank you, as always, Bob.
We've got a pair of tickets to view Boston. This is amazing. You can see Boston from 750 feet up in the sky at a 360-degree observation deck on top of Prudential Tower. Food, drinks, 3 floors of interactive exhibits on New England's highest roof deck. You'll have access with these tickets to the indoor-outdoor observation decks, indoor and outdoor. Ooh. Access to all the immersive and interactive exhibits, and access to the Beacon Bistro and Stratus rooftop bar. This is going to be fun to do. All right, who wants to go see Boston with no traffic, but you got to go 750 feet into the air? All you have to do is answer an extreme Boston trivia question. If you know it, call 800-228-1949. What former Massachusetts senator who died in 2009 is the brother of a former president? What former Massachusetts senator who died in 2009 is the brother of a former president?
We don't make it too tough here.
800-228-1949.
Hi, HOM. What former Massachusetts senator is the brother of a former president? Nah, I got nobody there. Okay. Let's try this one. Hi, HOM. What former Massachusetts senator is the brother of a former president?
William Bugler.
William Bugler is not correct. Good try, though.
Not who we're looking for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
The Bugler president. President Bugler?
President Bugler. No, I don't think that ever happened.
For View Boston tickets, a pair of tickets to see Boston 750 feet in the sky in the Prudential Tower, answer this extreme Boston trivia question. What former Massachusetts senator who died in 2009 is the brother of a former president? 800-228-1949.
Hi, HOM. What former Massachusetts senator is the brother of a former president?
Teddy Kennedy.
There
Yes,
you
it
go,
is. There it
Teddy. Teddy Kennedy is the brother of late John F. Kennedy. Congratulations. Who's this?
Wanda.
Wanda, you got yourself a pair of tickets to see Boston with no traffic, no trains, no nothing. You're way up
But you do
high.
have to get there.
Maybe
It's not like you can be dropped on top of the Prudential Center.
You know, drones these days do amazing things. If they can drop an Amazon package, I'm sure they can drop Wanda. Wanda, congratulations.
Thank you.
You hang on.
The A-Best Window ticket window is closed. Till next time. This is the HOM Morning Show. On the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
Little sunshine song for you on the first day of summer that actually hits at 4:50. So the first full day of summer is tomorrow, and it's usually the 21st. So this is the longest day, and then sadly, days get shorter from here on out.
Yeah. But I kind of like that, though, because
you like days getting shorter?
Yep, and I'll tell you why. Because this is now at the point where when I'm going to bed, it's still light out.
Well, Grandpa Parsons, that's because you go to bed at like 7 o'clock.
I'm sorry I don't
at
stay up
night.
till like 11 like you do.
You only have to stay up till about 9:30 for it to be dark. You don't even have to stay up for the 10 o'clock news.
I understand that, but why stay up until 9:30 when I can get 8 hours of sleep if I don't stay up till 9:30?
Well,
sorry, not everybody works on 4 hours of sleep like you.
And the sun doesn't work on your schedule either.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
This is kind of an interesting question. Somebody asked online, what is something that seems easy to other people but is difficult for you? And then they gave some examples because I was like, I don't know. Math, yeah, okay. Basic navigation. I consider myself a fairly smart person, but sometimes when I'm on the turnpike and it says north and south, I have no idea where to go.
What do you mean it says north and south?
It says because when you enter a turnpike, you can either go north or south.
Oh, so you're on the on ramp and you don't know which way to go. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay,
and I'm like, it's a complete. I don't know what happens to my brain. It's like I have to literally think of a town and what direction would I head to Lewiston? Oh, that would be north. Get on the north.
You know they do put towns on the sign.
Thank God they do. Hula hooping. That's another one. And the one that I can do. That apparently others, and I think you're one of these, is use chopsticks. I don't think you know how to use them.
I don't know how to use them, and I have no reason to use them.
Yeah, I know.
That's why they made forks.
Except when we went out to lunch that time, remember that? And you had chopsticks, and you're like, where's a fork?
Yeah.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff on the best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today. 94.9 HOM. You're listening to the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.
What did we learn today, Lori Bonus?
That you can't cook a biscuit in a mailbox.
I think we knew that.
Well, no, I still actually think you can, but it has to be a metal mailbox. I tried an experiment with somebody I know down in Freiburg, which got to 98 degrees yesterday for their high. And that's the air temperature, not that whole heat index number. That thing was like in the 200s. No, the actual air temperature in Freiburg was 98.
I just love how when it gets this hot, you want to experiment.
Yes, of course
I want to stay out inside with the air conditioner blowing in my face.
Oh,
you want to go, cook eggs in a mailbox.
No, it was a biscuit number one, and I didn't do it. I had a friend of mine do it in Freiburg.
So you were inside next to the air conditioner.
Damn straight.
This is the HOM Morning Show with Lori and Jeff. 94.9 HOM.